Oh, Pog did it. Up. 2 hours, 16 minutes, 16 seconds. That took a long time. Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. My name is Genetics, and you just saw me hitting Damascus Gold in 2 hours, 16 minutes. I thought it would be fun to time myself this time. I might do this on stream next time, so make sure to check out my stream. Today we'll be looking at the Gamepad, which is a new special weapon that was released along with the Xbox release. It allows you basically to equip a default weapon of your choosing. For instance, the AK, which is the first one we'll show off. So what this means is when you equip this, you have the exact same stats as a basic AK. Here we are with the AK equipped. As you can see, I have an AK on either side of my screen, a green AK, as well as the gamepad in my hands. I kind of like this model, it's pretty cool, pretty neat. The advantage of this is that the screen is not cluttered at all. You have only your crosshair in the middle, which is much easier to see than with any sight, really. The disadvantage of this, I find, is that the recoil is kind of hard to control. For some reason, it's easier to control the recoil when you can actually see the sight and the gun model moving up and down with the recoil. Right now we're going to switch to the M1911. As you can see, it shoots exactly like the default secondary. Now this model or this weapon is not worth it to buy, honestly. The reload animation is pretty cool and it might be worth it to buy just for that. But other than that, you'd rather have like a default AK with all the attachments, right? Jordan, the Dragon Lord with his Dragonov, gets me. Now let me show you the Foul. The Foul is one of the stronger perks, as I get my revenge on Jordan right away. Thank you, Ethan, for that spawn. I might actually need to start testing the Foul in-game. Give it a whirl. So this update wasn't only a Xbox pad, obviously, it was also the release on Xbox of the actual game, which is pretty exciting. I myself don't have an Xbox, but I know a lot of people who do, and who are excited to try it out. And it also has the potential to grow the player base massively, which is something we can all hope for, right? Because if the game is more popular, that means the devs will spend more time making it better. That means more eyes on the game, better content creation, you know, maybe leagues and all that good stuff. So hopefully the Xbox release is massive. On the day of the release, on the Friday of the release, they showed Ethan showed some pictures of how many players, concurrent players there were for Xbox, and they hit over 1,000. So that's really exciting. I have no clue how much they hit right now. So now we're rocking the M249. I honestly don't have much footage of this because I dislike it immensely. It's a slow weapon with a ton of recoil. I think it's a bit better when you can put in attachments to control the recoil, as you see me with all my shots on this guy. The one thing I will say is that the extremely slow reload animation is quite funny. Finally, the P90, I think it's the strongest one. It's the one I used to grind Damascus Gold once I unlocked it. I think the P90 is the best starter weapon. If you guys are new to Bad Business, starting a new account, I recommend using the P90. The 50 bullets is really cool. The iron sights on the P90 are actually pretty good. This makes it so that it's easy to level up the P90 and get like a coyote sight or whatever sight you prefer. Now once you've used the P90 into level 5, I recommend switching right away to UMP. You know, and AK, G36C, keeping the P90, whatever, it's all viable, right? But I think the easiest path is P90 into UMP. And from then on, I'd recommend using the UMP until probably Prestige 1, when you can switch to the Scar H. The thing with the UMP is that it has the full attachment revamp, so it's the type of weapon that you can grind a lot and it doesn't get boring because you can switch things up. You can make it, you know, faster, slower, more accurate, more damage oriented. You can really switch up the playstyles with the UMP, and it's a fun weapon all around and powerful. In conclusion, the Gamepad is a fun gimmicky weapon that is not worth 4,000 credits. Buy it if you want to, but I don't recommend it. The update is really cool though, and I'm glad to see Bad Business going in a good direction. That will be it for me today. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check me out on twitch.tv/geneticsfps, and I will see you in the next video.